So I am back with another unboxing. Today I have Horror Block for the month of September. And the theme, if I remember correctly, was Stephen King. So let's open this thing up and see what they sent us. It is a little bit heavy. First off, we have a t-shirt that says Misery Lane. And you can see someone holding a little sledgehammer. I'm sure there's a fancier name for that, but I can't remember what it is. I wonder what that could be from. Oh, that'll work. Little demonic figure, Pennywise, to go sit with my other ones in the back. Or behind me, that's what I mean, at the back. Ooh. We have a little thing to hang some stuff on. It says, well, it says Red Rum, but it might be flipped actually. I can't really tell if it's, sorry. I know it says Red Rum, but from the way I'm reading it, it looks like the image got flipped because of the camera, so it might read murder, which is of course what Red Rum is backwards. Next we have an autograph by PJ Soles. Oops. Little certificate of authenticity. Oh. She's in Carrie. That's what makes it Stephen King. Okay. We have the Rue Morgue magazines, Monstro Bizarro, an essential magazine of mysterious monsters. This looks like something other than the normal magazine they send that I might read, so that'll work. Oh. Lastly, we have a print for The Dark Tower. Well, I guess technically it's that's the last one, but then we have our card for next month. So surprising that they would have a Halloween item in October. I bet you none of the other boxes thought to do anything Halloween or horror related. Well, I guess this box is always horror related. And Nightmare on Elm Street. So let's go through the items and sort of evaluate them and put a value on them. First off, we have the t-shirt, Misery Lane. Kathy Bates' character holding I still don't know what to call that thing. Something between a hammer and well, we'll just go with hammer. And then on the bottom, it's got the house in the snow and the overturned car. So overall, I do like the design of this shirt. I have fond memories of watching Misery. So and it's a classic Stephen King book and movie, so definitely fits the theme. So for value, we're going with $12 to $15, just in general for shirts, and then $15 to $18 just because I had to get for larger sizes, just because they like to charge a little bit more money for the larger sizes. So next up, we had the Pennywise plush. It seems to be part of like a little series they're doing. This one I got on eBay, but they did come in horror blocks. And I think there's a Chucky one. So it sort of goes with sort of part of a little series. Oh, look at that face. That's a face to haunt your nightmares. Sorry. I was having fun. So I saw people trying to sell that for around $10 to $12, which is right around what I paid for the other one, so I'm going to value it at that. At least for the moment, right around $10 or $10 to $12. Next, we have the art print. Not really a particular fan of when they sort of advertise a particular series that's going to be in there, and then they do an art print, because these art prints are just, they're not really assigned to an artist, and they're not signed and numbered, so they're just sort of, a print. I don't dislike the design, but it doesn't hold a whole lot of value. I mean, there's some people that are trying to sell it for $10, but I didn't see any bids or anything on that, so I'm really just going to value it closer to $5. One thing that you could do that would be nice is if you ever had a chance to meet like either Stephen King or some of the people in the new, to be released Dark Towers movie, if you got them to sign it, then that might increase the value, or that would increase the value, and it is a nice image. But for now, it sits at about $5. Next, we have the PJ Souls signature. Since I'm in a sharing mood, I do have one from when I met her at a convention. Of course, this picture is from Halloween, and it's personalized. But I really brought it up just sort of to kind of compare the signatures. So you got the loops where you got loops, and I got the loopy letters. The one that I have that's personalized, the one that I have that's personalized, there wasn't much of a line, so she had more time to sign it. Whereas I'm guessing she had a bunch of these to do at once, so they might have gotten a little bit more of a rush signing. But overall, the signatures match. Not that I doubted the certificate of authenticity, but it's always good to have something else to look at. Anyway, the autographs that I saw, people were trying to sell them for about $20 to $25. Don't know if they're going to be getting that. I could see that price coming down. Not because it isn't a nice signature, but because it is it's a 4x6, so it is smaller than your standard 8x10, making it a little bit harder to keep in a nice case like I have my other one, and it's just a little bit smaller. So it might go down compared to the other PJ Souls autographs that are up there. But for now, it's sitting at closer to 20 to 25. But like I said, I'm pretty sure that's going to go down. Next, we have the Rue Morgue, which is in all the boxes, except this time it's the Monstro Mazzaro. Don't know why I decided to say it like that, but whatever. So it seems to be looking at different types of creatures and sort of ways that they've made their way into popular culture. It looks like there's some things on movies, some books, some toys, and other things that they've released. So that's something that I might actually read, compared to the magazine that comes monthly that I never look at. They just sort of sit in the box. I've probably got just a giant stack of them going now. And then the last item is this red rum. Yeah, it's always good to be able to read forwards and backwards. That makes it nice to tell which way it's going on the cam, on the video cam. Yeah. So you have the red rum from The Shining. It has The Shining on the back. Also got a couple of things to hook it on. And it is a key holder. So for people who want to hang their keys up, they can do that. Or you can just hang it up and look at it. Well, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. I saw people trying to sell this for $20 to $25. That's just what people were trying to sell it for. The couple of auctions that were going, it seemed to be much closer to like $7 to $10. So I think on the auctions, it seemed to be going for like $7 to $10. That's what people were bidding. So to be conservative, I'm just going to go with that for the value. Alright, so I forgot to do the math, so I had to quickly pause and redo, well, not redo, but I had to do the math for the value of the items in this box. I don't remember if I mentioned the price of the Rue Morgue, but this is a different one than the normal one that comes. The normal one is usually $10, and this one is $15. But unlike the other ones, I'm actually kind of happy to see that one, so it has more value in more ways than one. So to add it all up, I got a range for around $69 to $82, which is pretty good, seeing as this box sells for right around $30 after tax and shipping. More shipping. Shipping's like $10. And that price is just for the regular size shirt, not the bigger one that I have, so just add 3 to the prices if you want to know what it is for the larger shirts. So like I said, got a price of between $69 and $82. So that is using the regular size shirt and the more conservative bid price for the red rum key hanger. That's pretty good, seeing as you pay $30 for the box, and even on the low end, it's pretty much twice what you paid for. Which is really what you're looking for, and it seems to be better than some of the previous boxes that I've looked at. This month seemed to be a really good box. I thought they might struggle with the Stephen King box, just with the types of items that they tend to put in boxes usually, but I think they really managed to put out a good box. So, not just value, but items that I actually like and would, might actually display some of them. I might bring this value down on the low end, just to $64, just on speculation that the autograph might go down in price some. Well, all the items might go down in price some, so but even there on the low end, it's still double. So, like I said, I think this is probably one of my favorite horror blocks that I've gotten. as this box tends to be a little bit of a hit and miss sometimes. So I'll have to see what they do next month, seeing as it is October, and as a box that's going to be competing with most of the other boxes, seeing as horror is a common theme because of Halloween. And I don't know if it's because they're like, all the boxes are like, wow, it's October, let's do horror, or it's like, I bet you people are expecting us to do horror, so let's just do horror. Either way, just about most of the boxes that I've seen are doing some variation of horror, nightmare. Can't remember what band box it is. It's something, I think it's Watching, something like that. But it's got some main horror figures on it, so it'll have a bigger competition in the horror box market just for next month, so it'll be kind of interesting to see what they do. So next month there'll probably be some more unboxings than usual, just because the theme is horror for so many of them. But overall, really enjoyed the box, really enjoyed the box this month. And I always set myself up for disappointment, and this time I was not. So I guess pessimism paid off, as I am actually happy. So until the next video.